Just take them anyway. Be a rebel. Hey guys, it's Chloe and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking through some back to school essentials that you need to buy or you will die. That was an exaggeration. Some of the things you are going to need, but the majority are going to be things that you don't have to go out and buy, but if you do, then it will probably make your life a hell of a lot easier every day in school. Actually, excuse my hair today. It was in braids and then the braids just kept falling out, so we've just run with this and I don't want to make this video too long, so if you want to learn how to survive hell for the next year, then just keep watching. Right, so I'm just going to start off with the obvious ones, and the first one I'm going to say is a pencil case. A lot of people I know don't actually use pencil cases. They just like to shove their pens in like their blazer pockets and stuff, but they are the people who lose all their belongings. So take this tip, get a pencil case. I always get these clear ones, and after a while they do end up like tearing in the corner, but you know, I can deal with that. They're not expensive, they're only from Tesco. You can get these anywhere, so I don't mind just go. You're a why would you tip it upside down when it's open? With them being quite cheap too, I don't mind going out and buying them like when I need to after a while. Also, whenever we go into exams, they ask you to get a clear pencil case, so if I already have one at handy, then it's even better. So the standard belongings in your pencil case are gonna be calculator. This is my scientific calculator. God, I love maths. A rubber. Preferably not as dirty as this, because the only thing that this is going to do is put more lead back onto my page. A glue stick, because you don't want to be the last person waiting on the table to use the glue stick that's been shared over hundreds of years. A sharpener. Warning, don't put your fingers in them like I did in primary school because that hurt. A pencil. I stole this from a teacher. I hated him so much. 3 beautiful pens, one of which was put into a sharpener, which I was so sad about. It angers me to this day. But the reason I have a black, red and a blue one is because when I'm working out like in my maths book or something and I have to draw like maybe 2 different arrows or something pointing to different things, I like to have like the black for my main stuff and then these 2 can be like colour coordinating to just make my page look nice and pretty. And then highlighters, because if you don't have your own highlighters, then you're gonna have to borrow ones from school and it just makes life so hard. I mean, you could just go out and buy these mini ones and they'll fit into your pencil case perfectly. Another thing is a ruler, and I would show you one if I had one, but mine snapped and I could never be bothered to get a new one. God, I am the best person to do this video. So the next thing I've got to show you guys is these neon fine liners, and again these are from Tesco, but these are really cool because it opens and folds on the back so you can prop them up on your desk. I mean, colour coordinated or what? The next thing is a pocket pad. It doesn't have to be a pocket pad, but a notebook. When you're taking like quick notes in class, if you're like me, OCD, like everything looking pretty on your page, and you don't want to scruffily write everything down, you can just take this book, jot everything down no matter what subject you're in, and then you can just copy it out at home if you have the time, if you don't procrastinate. Like me, never. The next thing's a binder or a folder. So a binder is good for things like coursework, when it's like already hole punched and you want to put it in there maybe into categories of what subject it is. And a folder is good for like if you have loose sheets that you need to just store somewhere for the time being, like homework sheets, and you don't want them to get crumpled up in your bag. Folder is great for that. And alphabetical things, they do help too. Another thing that I always use is flashcards. I've got like a box of them and they're all like different colours, so I use a different colour for each subject, like yellow for maths, pink for like any English questions. I don't remember anything. What? You can just like stick flashcards around your house, and every time maybe you go into your bathroom you'll see it and then you'll be like, what is the properties of a plant cell? And then you can just like turn it over and you've got the answers after you've worked it out yourself, obviously. Another thing that I'd also come in handy is like if you get a planner, so you can write down like homework and the due dates for them so that you're always on top of your life. My school gives us planners, so I don't know if yours is the same. No one uses them. Okay, so that's it for like the basics and the essentials that you need. Now we're on to the extras. So in my extras category, we have earphones. We're not allowed earphones in school, but you might get that odd teacher in a certain very nice class where they let you use your earphones when you're doing silent work. I think it helps me concentrate better personally, but schools just like to make your life miserable and music free, so just take them anyway. Be a rebel. The next thing is also kind of an essential, a phone charger. Yeah, phone charger is super important because if your phone dies like during the day and you need to ring your mum to come and pick you up, or you need to ring someone to say where you're meeting them after school, and your phone dies, then you're gonna need a phone charger. Some schools probably won't let you use their plug sockets, but we can get away with it sometimes, you know. But a power bank is also very handy. I did have a power bank and it broke after I used it like once, so that's sad. Or you could just be super organised and charge it overnight, but are you gonna be organised? Are you? The next thing is an essential, and I'm telling you it's an essential because that is food and drink. Now, if you want to be living a healthy lifestyle, which is the best thing to do whilst you're in school, then you're probably gonna wanna bring your own packed lunch and not go to the canteen for your food. I have here my example red grapes, which I'm also going to eat now because I'm hungry. Going out for a meal in a minute, but I see it, I want it. YOLO. That was crunchy. And the next thing is water. Your school should have a water fountain. If it doesn't, then they're trying to kill you. If you don't have water, then you're probably gonna dehydrate, you'll get a migraine, a headache, you'll start getting tired, you won't be able to function properly. Oh, the struggle. Another grape.
Another one.
The next thing is something else that you're not allowed, most probably, but that is chewing gum. No schools really allow chewing gum. I doubt that because everyone decides to be scrotes and stick it under the table, which is lovely. I don't do that. I personally think that's really disrespectful, and why would you even want to do that to the furniture that you sit on a day-to-day basis? Weird, I know. You probably do it too. But chewing gum. So if you've just eaten something like that stinks, and then you've got to go do group work in your next class, they do not want to smell your breath. Okay, so go get some chewing gum. Okay, so the next one really comes in handy for maths class especially, and that is, I'm just kidding. Stick to your water, kids. Okay, the next section of the essentials is makeup bag. So I think this is super important. If you are going to be wearing makeup every single day, then you're going to want to take a makeup bag, because if anything starts wearing off during the day, you're going to have to top it up. So in my makeup bag that I'm going to take to school, I'm not just going to like rock up to school with like a massive kit full of stuff. I'm going to condense it down so that I have the stuff that I can top up during the day. So I've got things like powder, bronzer, contour brush, mascara, brow kit, angled brush for the brows, because what's the point of having a brow kit without the actual appliance, lipstick. And this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, but this is also used as a setting spray and a revitalizing spray, which wakes your makeup up, apparently. And of course a mirror, because if you don't have a mirror, then I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Personally, most days I genuinely avoid the mirrors in school, just so I don't have to remind myself what I look like, but and when you're wearing no makeup, I advise that you take a lash curler and eyebrow gel, because those are the types of things that you can use when you're wearing no makeup, which are just gonna sort of like open you up and make you look like you're not from the cast of The Walking Dead. Okay, so the next section is a wash bag. Now, you're gonna wanna take a wash bag to school, because this is where you're gonna put things like moisturizers and all that shiznall. So here I've got my 4 basics. We've got this simple moisturizer, this Blistex Intensive lip balm, and this is the simple eye balm. This is like if you have puffy eyes and you put it on your eyes, pat it in, and then magic, you don't have puffy eyes anymore. Clearasil Rapid Action Treatment Cream. Visibly clearer skin in as fast as 4 hours. Unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. I don't believe that. Shove that in there while you can. Next thing, why anyone would want to roll up to school without this is beyond me, but spray. 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 You do not want to be smelling throughout that day. You are in a school with like many other people in enclosed spaces in horrible uniforms all day. Deodorant, you need that, especially after PE. Let's not lie, we've all had the experience of walking past someone who absolutely stinks of BO, and afterwards you just think, why God, why do that to my nostrils? Yeah, you don't want to be that person, do you? Do you? Do you? An actual perfume is good because hopefully you won't set off like any fire alarms like an aerosol would. This is the Pink Warm and Cozy, and I really, really like this because it's, oh God, it just smells so good. Okay, next up is for my ladies, and if you don't turn up to school with these, I pray for you so hard. Tampons or pads, they are beyond essential, because if you think, oh, I'll just go to school, I can't really find my pads now, I'm just gonna run out the door, and then your plan is to like ask someone if you can have one of theirs, and they don't have any, always have some of these in your bag. Even if it's not your time of the month, just put them in your bag, because you might be that lifesaver. I've been that lifesaver before. Next up is for people with braces, so toothpick. If you have braces, just get a toothpick. I don't have this with me right now, but hand sanitizer. Oh god, just thinking about how many people touch every single door handle on that day, or the taps in the bathrooms, the toilet doors, or if you touch a little piece of gum under the table, you want hand sanitizer. You can get really small ones. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Okay, so this is the final thing in the categories, but this is hair. So whatever hairstyle you've done in the morning, you're gonna want to take like extras of what you've put in your hair. If I have like this hairstyle in, and then say something goes wrong, I need to redo it halfway through the day, and then I'm putting the bobble back in and it snaps, emergency, I don't have another bobble and there's a kink in my hair, and then what am I gonna do? So take a little bag with like bobbles and grips in, but yeah, that comes in handy because whenever I lose a grip that's fallen out of my hair, I can just dip into my blazer and we've got backups. So yeah. The next thing is a hairbrush. Just take a hairbrush. And the last thing is dry shampoo. If you have PE especially, and your hair gets all sweaty, you do not want to look like you have greasy hair for the rest of the day. This is my mum's, I don't even know what this is. And you'll probably get it where even if you don't need that dry shampoo, someone will come up to you going, oh my god, you have any dry shampoo, it's really greasy. Why not just be that person? Have the dry shampoo on hand, everyone's gonna love you. Okay, so that was quite a short video to film, but I hope you've benefited from this video in some way, and maybe you can go out and buy some things that you hadn't thought of before, and I hope I've helped you out. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it and be sure to subscribe and click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you never miss a video, so my annoying face is gonna pop up like, hey bitch! And please leave a comment down below. Also, check me out on my Instagram, chloehodgson.xox, and my Twitter, xchloehodgsonx. And be sure to hit me up on those. And school for me, I don't know about you, but it's only a week away. Yay! Get excited, guys. It's gonna be a fun year. Mental breakdown filled. Woohoo! Make sure you comment down below any videos that you want me to do, and be sure to tell any friends and family that you think might be interested in my channel about me. Right now, filming this, I have 50 subscribers, so we'll see where this goes. So anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. And be sure to go and check out my latest videos. So I hope you all have a great day and a great school year, which is, that was pushing it. But thank you so much for watching, goodbye, and I love you all.